No straw. Yep. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. As you guys can see, I'm in the parking lot. I'm actually, let me turn off my truck. It is like 7:26. It is like 7:26 or something. My appointment, not 7:26, it's 7:48. My appointment is at 8:15. I did go to Wendy's to get a sandwich because yesterday I ate too late. My head hurts so bad. And I know that's not the best breakfast right now for me, but it's something in my stomach and I was running around. So I woke up at 6. By the time I got the kids ready, dropped the other kids to school, there's no time. And I have mentioned that my appointments are in town, so I do have to drive. So I did take the kids to daycare. I know the lady will give them breakfast. I didn't mention it to her, but she does ask them. So I know they're going to get breakfast and they get food there. So I don't feel as bad, as not giving them breakfast. They only got a bottle in the morning because when they wake up that early, they're actually grumpy, especially Caleb. He gets extremely grumpy when I wake him up. So he was in a bad mood. But they are at daycare and now I'm gonna eat my breakfast because like I said, my head hurts, and then I'm gonna go to my appointment. I do like the parking lot is empty. Like this parking lot gets so crowded, so I feel like people haven't even gotten to work. But I'd rather be early. Yesterday it felt so bad, like to be rushing. I did make it on time, but I was rushing and I don't like that. So, or I'm trying not to do that anymore. And today I have to go to Walmart to get Kimberly 2 spiral notebooks. She's saying she needs it for her science class. I'm not gonna do that because if I leave it for the weekend, I'm not gonna want to come. And then this week it's supposed to be in 3 digits. Like, it's already hot. I think yesterday was 90 something, but on Monday and especially Tuesday of next week, it's gonna be 112. Like, excuse me? No, I could only imagine how the weekend is gonna be. I haven't even checked to not even look at it, but I'm praying and hoping to God that it's not that bad, to just relax. We don't want to burn out here in California. Please just not burn us like that, okay? So, and I tell my husband, is like, we can't even go nowhere because last time we went to the river, like just to get out into the water was hot. It was so hot. Like, not like steaming hot, but it was hot. It was not as enjoyable, I like cold water, so I would rather it be cold. And I tell my husband, like, it was not enjoyable. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, I have to get one of those phone mounts. Like, I have one in the car, but I need one for the truck. Even if like my husband doesn't need it, it does like tuck away, so I need one. I don't know if it's because I have not ate nothing. They made this one like extra strong and like with less foam. Like, who? Excuse me. It's good. It's still good. I don't like it sugary, so it's fine. And I did get me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Guys, biscuits. The cheese is so good. I love biscuits. I avoid them because I know they have a lot of calories. Okay. They're working on something over there. I avoid them because of the calories, but you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna eat one right now because the other breads seem super dry to me. So, provecho. I don't even think you guys can see. The sun is really like in our face. But provecho if you guys eating, and if not, remember to eat. Let's not get ourselves to the headache state of the day, and enjoy your day. I also was talking to my husband about in this clinic they have a doula, and I'm gonna see if I could get a if my checkups could be just from her, not from the doctor. If that's a possibility, I'm changing. She's really nice. She's a female. She's a girl, and I'd rather that. I'd rather it being a girl. But I'm gonna finish my breakfast, go to my appointment, and I'll catch you guys back, okay? I just got out of my... Okay. I always forget to turn off my truck. I don't know why, but I don't even have my AC on. I just got out of my appointment, and they did do the blood test, which great because I don't want to come back tomorrow. She told me that yesterday. I was like, no, you didn't, ma'am. I understand when I'm pregnant, like my mind doesn't remember stuff or I forget stuff, like the pregnancy fog, but you did not say nothing about no blood. So I just went to take that, and that lady was so good taking my blood. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys could tell. There's only one little poke. One little poke. No bruising. No nothing. And I like that because usually they mess up my arm completely when they draw my blood. And it's like, why are you doing that? But they took my blood. I have to go tomorrow to a... They called me yesterday to schedule my ultrasound. So I'm doing that tomorrow. And I scheduled it at 11, I think. I'm going to recheck. Because I don't want to cross the bridge in the morning. The traffic is not the best. That way I could go home and like give the kids breakfast and just like get some stuff done before I go to my ultrasound. And then I have a whole bunch of stuff to do at home. Like I have to call my car insurance to get like the new, like the thing that you carry in your car where it like says your name and like your coverage and stuff. I need to call them for that, and I have to switch like my Honda to a different coverage. And yeah, also they never gave me the money to replace my car seats. They have to do that too. What else? I know I had to do another call, but I'm going to check. I do remember I wrote it down, so I'm gonna check that. But now we're at Walmart. I'm gonna go in there and get Kimberly her 2 spiral notebooks. I did want to go to Costco because I did ask her teacher in the parents teacher conference, or no, not conference, the meet the teacher day, if she needed any supplies for us to donate. And she said just the regular like Kleenex and hand sanitizer. And I did ask Kim, and she said nobody has donated to her class, so I'm gonna go get that. But I don't know, I feel like I should do that today because I'm by myself and no kids, and I'll just get it out of the way and then do her notebook stuff. That's the only thing I need from Walmart. I did want to get this stuff to do the, I don't know if you guys have heard of the mango sticky rice. It's, I think, Korean, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it's Korean. I think it's not Korean. But the mango sticky rice, and I saw a recipe that a girl did, but with chia, so it's like chia pudding, and it sounds good. It sounds good. It's almost like arroz con leche, but it has the coconut taste, and it's thicker. So I don't know. I'm thinking if I should do that or just wait, because then I'll like make a lot of food and we don't eat it. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. Let's go in Walmart and look for the notebooks, and then maybe to Costco. Let's go. That is cheap, right, friends? This says $1 for these. I'm gonna get the teachers one each. I should have got a cart. I wonder if this one's $1 too. I should have got a cart. I think I'm gonna go get one. Just carry it. I can't find the notebooks that I'm looking for. I feel like the ones I saw were too big for what Kimberly needs it. I don't know. Okay, I found them. They're 35 cents because the other ones are huge. Like, they're so thick. I wanted to get her like pictures on the front, but she doesn't really need that. I think I'm gonna get her blue and a purple, of course. She said she only needed 2. They have other ones over there. I'm gonna check how much they are. These are 35 cents. So let's go check the other ones. Oh, these are $1. But they're cuter. They're thick though. You think she's gonna need that much? This is 70 sheets and this is 100. I think I'm gonna get her these. A purple and a blue. I'm gonna get her this one and this one. As you guys can see, I'm back home, and the first thing I'm going to do is put a load of laundry because I don't have any clothes to wear, any bottoms to be specific. I've been wearing the same biker shorts and like those Levi, like, I don't know what type of, like, what is it? Fabric, tela they are. But I need to wash them because that's the only thing that fits me right now. And since I'm gonna go out tomorrow as well, I need clothes and all my PJs are dirty. I haven't had the time to be washing because of me being out. You guys know my washer's not working to its fullest yet. The part that my husband ordered never came. I'm gonna check Amazon again because it's been, I don't know about you guys, but Amazon's been bad with the deliveries. I know and I understand that the job is hard. You guys know I worked for Amazon delivery for a while and no. So I want to be considerate and mindful that it is a hard job, but guys, it's past, I think it was supposed to be here on Monday and we're on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. So yeah, it's 3 days late. They gave me the doula in my appointment didn't prescribe me, she re-prescribed me because of my last pregnancy. I was taking the baby aspirin. She gave it to me again, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna take it. I didn't take it regularly with Caleb either. To my knowledge and understanding, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in any way professional. This is my decision, and I'm not giving medical advice, just so you guys know. I'm just sharing with you guys. I didn't take them all the time last time because to my understanding, especially aspirin could have a side effect on babies. So I didn't take them. I would take them like here and there, but not consistently. So I don't think I'm gonna take them this pregnancy because honestly, my blood pressure has been great. I did do a lot of diet changes in the way that I do not consume as many sodium as I used to, and I think that's like a key factor when you're in risk of preeclampsia or high blood pressure. Just reduce your sodium. Try to walk, because sodium is gonna elevate your blood pressure. But like I said, I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just sharing. But while I was at Walmart, you guys seen that I found these they were $1. I saw these that it actually marked the price, and it's four for $1. I just thought that was very inexpensive. And then I saw these, but they didn't have a price. I tried to check them online on the website. It didn't tell me, so I took them with me, and because I wanted to check the other notebook section to see if they had different type of notebook designs for Kimberly, but they didn't have any, and they had the price there. I was gonna take them up to the register and just see if they were $1. If not, then purchase them. If not, but they were. So I got one for each. Kimberly this year has 2 teachers. She goes all morning with her homeroom, which is one of her teachers, and then her second room half of the day. So after lunch, they go to another room. So I got 2 of each for each teacher. I did only get 1 box of Kleenex. I left it in the truck, guys. And honestly, I checked quickly on my app in Costco, and these were cheaper because they have more Kleenex. I think each box had 100 and something. And the ones that they have in Costco have more boxes, but each box only has 85. And that was 12 boxes for, I think, $25 without tax. And then this one that I got, it had 100 and something per box. And it was 6 boxes for only $6. I was like, that's way cheaper. I wanted to get another pack, but Kim said that for her second teacher, they already donated Kleenex. So I just said, okay, I'm going to buy just for the homeroom. So that's what I did. I did get this notebook. It's for learning to write. I've been doing little things for Jimena so she gets the hang of it and stuff. I'm gonna start putting simple words and her name so she knows how to write her name and all that. I was gonna go to the Dollar Tree, but guys, every time I go to the dollar store, I end up spending more, and then half of the time I don't find what I'm looking for. So I think it was $2. That one was the most, yeah. $2.97, and the Kleenex were $6.98 for a pack of 4. I was wrong with that. It was a pack of 4. So I mean, so it's $2 something for each pack. I did get Kim these notebooks instead of the cheaper ones. The only reason is because, guys, I've been in school, and those cheaper ones, the front cover end up ripping, and this cover is plastic. So I feel like with Kim, this is gonna be a better option. It is 100 sheets, and it's a notebook subject regular rule, I think. It doesn't really say, it says college rule, but I think it's normal for what she needs it. And it has the rippy thing. I don't think she might need that, but what I liked was that this is plastic and it seems more durable, because I hate when the other ones, they end up ripping. So I got her this purple one, and I got her this turquoise blue. I really like, she likes blue and purple. So that's what I got her, and that's all I got from Walmart. I was very proud of myself that I've not been just grabbing stuff because, So I'm gonna give this to Kim, and then I'm gonna put that notebook away for Jimena. I do have a lot of cleaning to do, friends. So much cleaning. The house doesn't look a mess. This is dishes that were washed yesterday night. The sink is basically empty. There's only bottles to wash, but I have mopping to do. I have to wash my restroom, really deep clean that restroom. I have not mopped since last week when I was filming for you guys, because the part that I ordered for my old cedar mop, which I'm still hoping it works, got there I think it was Friday when I got it, but I didn't fix it. I didn't try to see if I didn't try to see if it worked. For one, I was exhausted at the end of that Friday, and then 2, I mentioned to you guys, I really didn't do nothing on the weekend. We just chilled and everything. The kids tend to go in and out of the house a lot. So For me, it seems pointless to mop if they're gonna be doing that all weekend, and then I'll just mop on Monday. But Monday, I got extremely busy. All this week has been just a very busy week, friends, and I'm excited but very nervous because me and my husband have an upcoming appointment, and it's a very nerve-wracking appointment. It has nothing to do with the baby. It's just things in our life. I want to like talk a lot about it, but I don't know if it's like the correct thing to talk, especially in my channel. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that it's very nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. We're hoping for good news, and I know it is gonna be good news because there's nothing that should point to bad news. Okay, my dad is coming for that appointment. He has to be present, and he's flying in on, I was gonna say tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. He's flying in on Sunday night. So I feel like me and my husband would be picking him up. I wanted my husband and Isa to go pick him up just because Isa knows that airport to the T, but I don't want him to go. I feel like my dad might feel some kind of way if I don't go pick him up. So I just feel like me and my husband are gonna go pick him up. They are fixing or adding like a parking garage to the Sacramento airport. So you can't park in front of the airport no more. You have to, I used to park in front and you just pay for parking, which for me, I didn't really mind because it was convenient. But now there's no parking in the front because they're using that parking for all the people that are constructing that new parking garage. And I love it. They're doing more parking, but it's like, it's very frustrating because you can't stop, and like, you have to basically take a bus to the airport. I've never done it. And I tell Isa because I think he's flying for Thanksgiving to LA. And I'm telling him that we should do that this time. We should go super early. But he always books his flights so early in the morning. I tell him, don't do that. Like, it's not just that I wake up. It's like we're always rushing because everybody wants to fly in the morning, you know? I tell him like a 9 in the morning flight or a 10 in the morning flight is very good. But he doesn't do that. So we will see what he does this time, but that's what I was telling my husband, that he's gonna have to like drop me off in the front of the airport, and I'll go in and wait for him where like they exit. Then I'll help my dad find his luggage, and then, which I don't think he's gonna look for it. He only does carry-ons. He never does luggages. So I'll just go meet him, and then we'll wait for my husband in the front to pick us up because it's just a hassle. And I tell him I can't go by myself because I would have to pick up a bus to pick up my dad, and I do not want to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. And actually, he's coming in on Sunday, and on Saturday my husband's gonna go drop off his uncle at the airport because he's leaving to Oaxaca, which is very sad because the trip is not because of good news. So, and it's not extremely bad news, but it is sad news. So he's gonna be traveling on Saturday for that. So my husband and Isa will drop them off because I don't think he minds that Isa takes him in the airport. But yeah, super busy week. Like I said, I want to get like some of the chores done in the house just because I don't want to have my weekend running around to get that stuff. I also have to get the office ready for guests, for my dad. I don't know if his uncle, I don't think he's going to be staying here unless he comes here Friday. If he comes here Friday, then he's gonna sleep over, and then we'll drive him to the airport on Saturday because his airport, I think his plane tickets for the morning, if I'm not mistaken. No. I think it's for the night. I don't know, friends. I don't know. I have so many things going on. I don't even know the dates and times. I will check. But let's get this going. I think I'm going to eat my other sandwich I got because it is 11 p.m. And I know that if I start cleaning and I start feeling dizzy, I'm not going to like it. And I'm actually going to take my vitamins as well because yesterday I almost forgot and took them at night. And it gives me such a horrible, like, acidy feeling. And I don't like that. So I'm going to eat that. Let's eat and then start cleaning. Hello friends, welcome back. As you guys can see, I'm out and about. I actually left the bank right now. I went to get cash for our car. It's a whole story. I want to catch you guys up. I did film for you guys yesterday. You guys seen that I went to my appointment. Right now I'm going towards Walmart. I'm gonna buy another printer, and I'll tell you guys why in a little bit. But let's go to Walmart and I'll see you guys there. Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Welcome back to my channel. I am outside of this restaurant called Quick Lunch, Antonio's Quick Lunch. I think it's 1:28 p.m. I just did a whole bunch of errands. I did take the babies to daycare, my toddlers. The kids are in school, and today was my ultrasound. Yes, I know the gender already, but I'm gonna let my husband know first. I haven't told anyone. I'm going to Walmart because I have to buy a new printer. I need to take a whole bunch of copies. I do have a printer. My sister told me how to like evade, if you will. I'm waiting to see if that was my order. Yes, just a second. ¿Sí me regala salsa verde, por favor? So we have the goods. Let's go and park in Walmart and then we'll eat, and I'll catch you guys up with everything because here is hot. I think it's like 96 degrees. So let's go to Walmart, find a shady spot, and eat our lunch, okay? I think you guys kind of see me. I don't have the stuff for my truck yet to like prop you guys up. Like I told you guys yesterday, I should order something for the truck. Ow. I'm gonna cut my band off because I don't need everybody in Walmart to know that I just got out of the hospital. I went to get my ultrasound, and guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy like a baby. I'm gonna open my burrito while I talk to you guys. I'm gonna buy a baby clothes, and then I have gift bags at home, so I'm not gonna buy gift bags just to save the money on that. I feel like it's not needed to buy a new one. And then I'm gonna surprise my husband, but I feel like he doesn't expect at all what I'm gonna tell him. Oh, you guys are falling. There you go. This is the burrito. Provecho. This place has a gordo style, which means they put sour cream and cheese in it. Guys, it's so good. I was gonna say that they always have like good measurements of rice, beans, and meat and toppings, but I feel like this time they didn't do it right. But I guess it still tastes good. It's just that you get more tortilla than food, and the food is probably gonna be at the end. Yup, it's so good. I asked for green salsa because my favorite is the red one, super spicy. But the one they have here is seasoned like a lot with clavo. And the baby didn't like it last time. Like I really wanted to just like throw it up. So I asked for green, and I'm gonna try it. I don't think I've tried their green salsa. It's not bad. So good. I finished, friends. It was so good. I finished it all. It was really good. I'm gonna show you guys how it tasted. Someone's walking up so they see me. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm gonna go into Walmart. I'm going to get the printer and then the baby clothes. I'm thinking if I should get food for the kids or buy them some food from where I just went to buy some. It is pretty good. I know they love the asada fries, so I'm thinking of getting them that. But then that would add another stop to me. And it's 1:41. I have to be at home at 2:20 at least. I still have to pick up the toddlers because there's no point of me driving back to town after I was here, you know. So I have to hurry up in Walmart. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get them food from here. Maybe a pizza or something. Caleb kept asking for cookies, so I'm gonna buy him cookies. And then I'm going to get them a bag of candies because he's been asking for chocolate for the longest. So I'm just gonna get them like one of the big bags so that they could have like a little bit for all of the kids. It's just cheaper, I think. And yeah, so let's go to Walmart and get that, and then I'll see you guys when I'm picking up Kim. This is the moment. Caleb, what is the baby going to be?
Sister.
A sister?
Girl or boy?
A boy.
Okay, you kept saying a boy.
Girl.
Baby sister. Girl.
A boy.
Let's see.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Please.
Everybody. Saqué todo, ¿eh?
No todo, nada más saca el
Es
papel.
lo mismo.
No. La primera cosa que saques, no veas adentro.
Drum roll, please.
Open your eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, girl.
What is it?
That's a boy, PJ.
Yeah. Is it?
Who is it, for a boy or a girl?
I feel like
Sin mirar, sin mirar. Amor, sin mirar.
that. It's a boy.
Sure.
It's a boy.
I'm sorry, baby.
Él quiere boy.
No, he says bro.
No, Caleb wants a boy. Papi, it's a boy. The baby's a boy.
I feel like it's stupid.
No manches.
Es un niño. Ahí está, no me...
You wanna see?
A Mena no le gustó. It's a boy, Mena.
I don't want a baby sister.
You're not happy? It's still gonna be a baby.
No, the next one.
Baby sister.
You are the baby.
You're happy, Isa?
Yes.
I wanted to show you guys what happened yesterday. So Jimena was gonna get a pair of shorts and then hold the drawer with all her weight and pushed it down, which made it to break. I have to wipe there, it has dust. But basically the whole, I think it's called rail, but I'm not 100% sure. It fell. And this only has like one little screw. I don't know. I couldn't find the other one. But regardless, since she like pushed it with all her weight, it made a huge hole here where the screw was not going to stay. So I remember I had this. I've seen a girl use it, so that's why I bought it. I was using it to glue down the base. I think they're called baseboards around this house because they are horrible. They all come off. The floors are just in really bad shape in this house. But it's called liquid nails. And what I did is just put like a little line here because I didn't want it to spill. I think you guys could see like a little bit there. I didn't want it to spill out. And then in the hole where the screw went, I like put it in here and squeezed the blob in there. So when I put this, I screwed it in gently because it's already like bigger than what it should be. And I let it dry all overnight. I did put a piece of tape here just so that it wouldn't like slip and move or glue on crooked. But I'm gonna see how, if it goes in. I think it's gonna last for a while because I've seen people like glue furniture with that. So it should work. So let's put it back in. I was getting scared that I glue it crooked because it's not going in. But by the way, this whole, I think it's called, they're drawers, but I use it as a nightstand. They suck. They were so bad. I mean, they feel heavy, but they're such bad quality from the drawers. They're just not the best. They always get stuck and stuff. So I'm gonna put back her clothes in there. I did just dump it here because I wanted to fix the drawer. So I'm gonna put it all back. This is how it looks now, and it works. So yay, we fixed it. I do want to organize this drawer though because it looks bad. I put his PJs here and socks. The other day he was trying to pick out a PJ set and he just made a mess. But a lot of the things that are in here he doesn't use. He doesn't wear pull-ups anymore. Thank God he went through that and did it. So I'm just going to take out everything and organize it for him. But we are washing, so let's do another load. I heard the washer finished, so this is the second one.
This is so big.
I do not see the order ban that the girlies keep talking about my comments. I do not know where to find it. I already checked over there. I checked the detergent aisle and I don't see anything. I thought it would be here. I'm looking up there and there's only these carpet cleaners. But these are not called like that. I don't see the order ban. I'm gonna look online and see if I find it. But I am seeing this and I think I'm gonna take it for mopping. Let me smell it. I thought it was that, but it's not. Let's go. I just finished washing the dishes. I picked up those cups from the table. I still have to clean up, but I'm cleaning around. And I just put out all the stuff that I bought from Walmart. I took the kids to daycare because they get a, what's it called? Like, I'm sorry guys. I always forget to say hello, good morning. It is Tuesday, September the 2nd. It is the day after Labor Day. And it's such a pretty day. I'm gonna say it's beautiful. Outside it's gloomy, it's cloudy, it kind of sprinkled in the morning. Those are my favorite days. They gave me in a good mood. It just, I don't know, I just like those days. But like I was saying, it is Tuesday. I drop off the kids at the bus stop. I took the babies to daycare. But before daycare, I did stop at Walmart and got a few things, which I'm gonna show you guys right now. And the only reason I did take them to daycare is because they get like a, I don't know what it's called. It's like a test that they get just to see where they're at academically, which Caleb is 3 and Jimena's 4. And they just want to see that they're knowing what they're supposed to know. I like that about that daycare because they're not just playing, they actually get to learn. So that's why I took them early. I did take them with me to Walmart and I bought them like a small breakfast from Wendy's. I bought myself a coffee, which it's gone. It's gone. I really like that coffee. I'm gonna try and like make it myself. I think it's called a caramel cold foam. So I'm gonna look up how to make that because I really enjoy it. It's not sweet. It doesn't give me jitters. And I think I mentioned before that I came to the conclusion that the jitters come from mixing coffee with sugar. So unsweetened milk and no creamer with sugar is fine. Like I could drink it and it gives me the energy I need, but without the jitters. But let me show you guys what I got from Walmart and then we'll finish cleaning up the kitchen. this is what I got. I did need toothpaste, and I got this brand. It's not my favorite, but I think that's the same one we've been using. If not, then I got a different one, but that's what I chose. And I did get some more dial soap. I honestly needed to go to Walmart just for this because I have none, like literally no more bars. And I use this for my downstairs area, for my, you know, my coochie stuff. Like, I really love this because it cleans me and it doesn't do nothing to my pH. Like, it leaves it alone, and that's what I like. And it's supposed to be antibacterial, and I don't know, to what I've seen, like to my research, it's the best out there for very sensitive, like coochie areas. So if you guys are sensitive, I really recommend the soap. I have my kids using them. My husband uses these. Like, and we all have, like, me and my husband share a soap, a bar soap, but the kids have their individual soaps just so that they're, you know, they don't mix germs. So yeah. I did buy a crema mexicana, and I needed some onions because I'm making pollo en rajas, and I needed those ingredients. I needed that from the store today. And then I saw socks, so I got Caleb another, like, what is it, 5-pack? 6-pack. I think I got the correct size, guys. I always struggle with knowing what their size is, but I don't know. I kind of measure his foot, and I think this is his size, so we'll see. And if it is, then I'll get him another pack because his socks are nowhere to be found. And then I did get him this, which it says 12 plus, but he does not want to leave the bottle. He does still drink needle, and I don't want to be that mom that, like, pushes him off to, like, not drink something. His two front teeth are broken because he fell, like, twice. So one time he fell and broke one, and then the next, like, long time after that, he fell again and hit his mouth again and broke the other one. So they're both chipped. So I don't think his dentures are going to get bad, and he'll slowly understand that he doesn't need a bottle. So I'm not going to replace his bottles, and I'm going to give him this cup. And if he doesn't like it, I'm just going to tell him, like, you know what? You're big enough to drink from a cup. You're not supposed to drink in a bottle anymore. So I'm trying to slowly transition him, friends, because he doesn't want to, like, stop not drinking the bottle. I know it's going to take time, but I'm doing my best to get him off the bottle. And then I did get this fresh pine. Mr. Clean, it smells so delicious, and I think it'll be perfect to mop today. Smell it. I know, it smells delicious, just like fresh pines. So yeah, friends. Oh, and I also got myself, let me go to the lighting, new slippers. They're feeling a little bit hot, but I feel like when it's really cold, they're gonna be great. And I think I didn't mention to you guys, I'm gonna put a clip in here. Excuse my ugly nail polish, but it's chipped because of that. I don't know if you guys can see. My pinky toe it's horrible. And then the 3 other toes, which is these 3, are doing better. This one looks a little bit bruised still. I don't know if you guys could tell, like, there in the center. But to make the story short, because you guys know I kind of elongate the story sometimes, I fell outside. You guys, I've told you guys so many times how that floor, super slippery, horrible. So basically, I dumped the water here in the front after mopping Friday. I think it was Friday. I just threw the water here because I figured, like, I like to throw, like, the water here because you get the scent from the whatever cleaner you're using, and it smells fresh outside. So I said, I'm gonna throw it here so it smells fresh. But then I did put the bucket there where it still is, and I said I was not gonna put the bucket outside anymore because it gets full of, like, spider webs and stuff. Airplane. I don't know if you guys can see how beautifully cloudy it is outside. I love that. But like I was saying, I was gonna take the bucket inside again, and Yeah, the moment I stepped out, like I stepped out with this, like the foot that got hurt the most, I slipped. I slipped so bad, and I didn't want to like fall back because I figured since I'm pregnant, it wouldn't be the best for me to fall on my back. It could be bad for the baby. So I tried to hold all my weight on my right foot. So basically, all my toes, these three toes, like hyper extended up. Like I basically bent my foot forward, and these fingers were out, like hyper extended. I don't know if you guys, I basically sprained all my toes except for the big one. The big one was like under, and that's why like the nail polish looks like chipped off in the center. That's because it was holding the other side of my foot on the floor. I know, it's crazy. I cried. My daughter, thank God she was here in the living room. I was just finished mopping, and she likes to do that where like if I'm cleaning and she's here, she's like asking me, what do you need me to help with? And she was helping me around. So that's why she's seen me. If not, because I know I had been telling you guys like I want to mop, I want to mop. I just think about if I was mopping in the house by myself and I would have fell. Horrible, I know. But nothing else happened but my foot getting sprained. It was crazy. I'm gonna sit down, guys, because I've told you guys my arm is still hurting. I can't hold, like it's burning from here. But the crazy thing is that I think I had told you guys that I had an appointment coming up, and I did still have to go to my appointment. It was on Monday. I think it was Monday, but I couldn't walk. My foot, I think I have a video. My husband was like trying to show me how bruised it looked from the bottom because I could only see it from the top. And it hurts so bad all the way to like my hip area. And I tell my husband, I think I like pulled a muscle while doing the whole holding of my body weight because it hurt so bad. Like I could not step on it. It felt like I was like my foot was filled with water. That's how I was feeling. But obviously it had just gone hurt. So it was swollen. My husband iced it. I kept it elevated. Just the things that I saw on Google, and my husband had a ankle sprain, so I figured it was like similar, and that's what I did. The swelling went a little bit down with the ice, but then I remember seeing in the garage a little piece of the aloe vera that I have, which poor aloe vera, I should like treat her better. I asked him to like cut a piece and wrap it around my toes, and he did. He like put the aloe vera on top of my toes, and then he wrapped like a bandana around it so like it could hold on to it. That brought the soreness to like 70%. Like I'm not even kidding you guys. Like it looked like sausages on my toes. That's how it looked. And with the bandana and the aloe vera, it was like 70% down. So it still looked, and it looked purple. Like you could tell, you could see the blood now. Like you could see where it got really bad. So it helped. And we just kept treating it like that. 2 days. No, the next day after my appointment, I literally couldn't walk. I forced myself to walk that day because I could not miss that appointment. Which, by the way, it went great. But I'll talk to you guys. I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that after I finish my foot story. And that day, we went to all that, and I was in pain. Like I couldn't. It hurt so bad. And I was telling my husband it's because I forced my foot into a shoe because I had to wear closed shoes. Like I think like for a court type appointment, you cannot wear open toes unless it's a heel. And I was not gonna wear. I tried on a heel, and it was extremely painful because of the arch. And you know how on a heel like your toes are kind of holding your weight. It was a no. So I basically like readapted some flats that I had, and I basically had my, what's it called, my heel out. That's how I wore my shoes, on that foot, and I was limping. So but I got to my appointment, got through it, in pain, but I got through it. And then that afternoon I went to see this guy that does like physical therapy kind of things. I really like how he does his physical therapy. And I'm not complaining. It's just that I don't know. I feel like when you see those type of physical therapists and you go late, like they're tired, their hands are the ones working. So I feel like you get a less of a massage, but in a way I told my husband I'm okay because it would have hurt 10 times more if he was like good and energized, you know what I mean? So he basically massaged, or like it was like a lymphatic type drainage what he did on my foot, and he cracked my toes. Oh my god, that it hurt so bad. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream and cry, but I like literally took the pain and I got through it. I got through it, and but I could feel my toe because that like the toe that was next to my pinky was like it was like lifted up, like you could tell, like it looks crooked already, but like besides the crookedness that my toe already has, you could tell like the what is it called, I know it's not a cord, I don't know, but it basically looked lifted like this, like so if I sat my foot on the floor my toe was sticking up like that, and that was painful. So it felt better after he did the lymphatic massage and he cracked my toes. It was better, I'm not gonna lie. So I went to that. He just said to keep icing it and to do no stop icing and to do hot now, which honestly I didn't do just because I'm in the hot, like it's been hot all day. But I think I should do it because I don't know if you guys could see the toe I'm talking about. It's the one next to my pinky, this one. It's still looking like up. My toes are not like that, friends. Like this is my normal foot. They are like going this way, but it's not like sticking up, and it's still doing that. And I don't know if you guys could see here. You guys could see like I don't know if it's called tendon or what it's called, but it's basically what connects to the toe. And I think it still hurt. I tell my husband that every time that I use it to walk, it I feel like it lifts up. He did tell me, I'm not saying for you not to walk, but you should not step on it because the more that you step on it, the longer it's gonna take to heal. And I tell my husband that I notice it because on Saturday we had to go to like literally 7 Walgreens to get my husband some shots done, and it was annoying. I was on my feet for all that time. I could feel my toe and my foot throbbing in pain. So it did affect it. And I think that's why I stuck up again because, like I was telling you guys, after the massage, I felt it better, but now it's sticking up again. But I'm going to do my best. That's why, like, it's not, I want to be lazy, but I try not to stand on it as much. Like right now, I was washing dishes. I was leaning on my left foot so that this one was not holding on weight. I try to do that around the house, and then I try to sit down because that's a really bad habit of mine, just to want to do everything and not take a break. But I'm sitting down, listening to my foot because it hurts. So, like just kind of chilling, which I kind of upset about it because I literally said I wanted to start like taking my walks and like, just decompressing for me. But now it's like I can't even take walks. So I don't know. But yeah, friends, that's my rant. And like I was telling you guys, I did go to my appointment. It was a basically like a court session. After I get all over this, because I know it's not going to take that much time, it should be like 2 more months and we're over with this. Primero Dios, we're like done with all this stuff because it's stressful. Even if I might not look, or I might look stressful, I don't know. Let me know, guys. But it's stressful, not just like thinking about the situation, but it's like back in the back of your mind, like it's a thing that obviously is gonna worry me because it involves my whole family and stuff. But I will let you guys know when it's done. But needless to say, that appointment went great. I don't know, the outcome for me and my husband was great. So we're just waiting on it to close and we are done. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else to share with you guys. Like, I think that's it. I'm trying to think. We do have my husband's uncle car here. He did go to Mexico. It was like more of an emergency flight. His mom was not in the best of health, and he decided to just go and stay with her for a while just to see, just to help her get better, because she's an older person. So she has her daughters there with her, but I guess she kept asking him to go back. He is his youngest, so I kind of understand her. So he did go and he left his car here. He basically asked my husband to sell it, but honestly, I was telling my husband not to do that because once he come back, he's gonna be struggling to find another car, friends. So I just don't see the point of selling his car for money. You know, if he needs money, we'll just try and help him, which we did a bit. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do right now. It is in the driveway. I did tell my husband to buy the cars, like, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're the sun things that you put on the windshield to cover the sun, so like a sun protection. Because outside in that house, you get like all the sun, and I tell him it's gonna ruin the car, it's gonna ruin the seats. Like, you need to like protect it if you're not gonna be moving it as much. He said he's gonna be driving it here and there just so it's not like sitting there. I was thinking of garaging it, but honestly, I'm not trying to be messed up and choosing my cars first over his, but let's be honest, my cars are first because it's my cars. And I feel like it sounds like, I don't know, like selfish, but at the same time, no. Rainy season is probably going to come sooner than later. And I like to garage my car, particularly because, for one, it damages less your cars. We do have our small Honda in the garage. That's going to stay in there regardless. Have to garage the red car, the red Honda, the one that I use, because which he's using now because he drives far and stuff. But I tell him you have to garage it because it just keeps it in better condition. So I'm gonna imply that rule on him again and just make sure that he does it because it needs to be garaged. By the way, about the car, we did get it back. He did, I think it was on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. He did take it. No, that was that Saturday when I had already hurt my toes. So on Saturday he went to get the AC fixed because they didn't fill it. And then yesterday, I was gonna say Memorial Day, but no, Labor Day, he did go and get new tires on the car. So it has new tires, it got aligned. The only thing that the car is missing is to take it to the dealership. I need to set up an appointment for them. The only one that I think does it is the dealership, and it's like to, what's it called, calibrate the sensor for the cruise control and all that. And we need to change the windshield, and that's it. That car is in great conditions, and I'm gonna have Isa wash the car seats one of these days. But we just need to make sure that my husband's not gonna drive it so it fully dries. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do on that car, and it's in good conditions, friends. I'm happy that it's fixed because we needed the car, but we are gonna have to look into a bigger family car. I just feel like we should wait, you know. There's no rush. That's what sucks when I like feel like I don't catch up with you guys because I don't get to tell you guys all this, and it's like I think that I already shared it with you guys and I haven't. And why do I think that? To be honest with you, it's gonna sound crazy, but most of the times, like, I'm already talking to myself in my head, or sometimes when I'm cleaning by myself, like right now, if I were to be cleaning and I wouldn't have picked up the camera, I would have just been talking to myself. I know that's not a good habit, but basically blogging is the same thing. I talk to myself, even though I know that I have a friend on the other side of the screen, and I know that you guys are listening, and I hope that you guys care to listen to my live updates. I know that I keep telling you guys, oh, I'm gonna share, and I don't share. That's the reason why, because I assume I shared because I already said it in my head, and I think I shared it with you guys, but I haven't. So if I ever say I shared something with you guys and I didn't, let me know and I'll catch you guys up, because that's a big habit of mine. I even do it with my husband. I tell him, like, no, I told you this, and then he's like, no, you didn't. And then I realized, wait, I said it to myself. Yeah, like appointments and stuff. But yeah, friends, that's the update. It is September the 2nd, like I said. It is a gloomy, beautiful Tuesday, and yeah, right now, like I said, I finished washing all the dishes. I'm gonna give the kitchen a cleanup. Oh, you know what? Before I do anything else, I'm going to get some chicken breast that I have in here, because that's the reason I wash the dishes, because I want to defrost this chicken. I was gonna buy new chicken right now, because I was thinking, well, I'm gonna cook chicken today and it's frozen. Might as well just buy it today and it not be frozen. But I said to myself, like, I have to use what you have in the house, because I feel like it goes bad in the fridge. So we're gonna defrost this. I'll turn it in a little while, and then refill the water with fresh water. And yeah, friends, that's all the updates. Oh, I did wash my carpet, hence the reason I have these bottles up here. And I'm gonna put a clip. I think you guys seen, if you guys seen the clip earlier from me going into Walmart, I was looking for the odor band. I looked it up in Google, and I think I might have not seen the correct brand. I'm gonna look back at the clip, because I might have just not seen it, because I thought it was spelled different. Spelled odor band, and it's not. It's Odo Bam. So I might have just not seen the proper product, but I wanted to buy the spray because I know a lot of girlies had mentioned in my previous videos back in the time when I moved in this house, and I was complaining. That was a complaint, straight out of complaint, how the carpets in this house stink. Like, it stink horribly. I washed my carpet in my room, if I'm not even kidding, 3 times. I let it dry. It smelled the same. Let a few weeks pass, like not even weeks, probably like a week max. And as soon as it was dry and it smelled the same, I washed it again. It was just disgusting. Like, you could smell the smell. They probably had animals here. And you know what? I've always said, I don't mind animals. Animals are not the issue. The issue are dirty people. Like, don't have pets if you are not a clean person. I tell my husband, I would love a pet. Like, I would love my kids to grow up with pets, but thinking about it considerably and just not being selfish, am I gonna be a responsible parent to that pet? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna clean after him as much as I should. I barely clean up after my kids as much as I should. I'm gonna switch the laundry.
I begin to
I'm currently waiting for the kids to get to their bus stop. It is 3:20. They shouldn't be taking any longer. I think they get here at 3:28, but honestly, I don't know. And I'm not rushing the bus either. They're doing their job. It's fine. I don't mind. But I didn't vlog at all after I talked to you guys, friends, because I started working. I did a whole bunch of editing. The bus is coming. I see it. But I did a bunch of editing. I finished cooking. I ate lunch and it was a no. I think by now you guys know that I'm pregnant. I think I'm 5 months today, if I'm not mistaken. But I have to check that with my doctor. I'm not 100% sure. I always get lost if how many weeks and how many months, I don't know. But yeah, friends, the kids are coming, so I will see you guys, because the only reason I picked them up, I was gonna pick up the babies first because it was just gonna be easier for me. But we have no water in our dispenser. Like, we have half a gallon of the big gallons, and I need more water because I hate not having water. So for my husband not to have to come home and go get water, I'm gonna take my very big child with me to go get water. He is strong enough to carry those jugs and put him in the cart and put him in the truck for us. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll go pick up the babies from daycare. That way they're not overwhelming the store.